Okay, good morning everyone. Before we begin, let me introduce myself briefly. My name is Isna Fajrin. Currently, I'm still registered as a diploma student of Batam State Polytechnic, Department of Electrical Engineering. This morning, I'm going to be reporting on my final project on monitoring unknown system production process on forging machine. One small reminder, please keep your question until the Q&A session. So, I will start off by giving you an overview of monitoring unknown system, and then I will continue to showing you the problem definition, and then I will showing you the project objective, and then I will continue to show you the system design, and then I will continue to show you the demo implementation, and finally I will conclude with monitoring unknown system. Okay, let's start with the introduction. The era of Industrial Revolution 4.0, companies are increasingly investing to apply automation and information technology for efficient production process and achieving better productivity and economies of scale. Both technologies allow them to monitor the activities, operation and process of machine, material, workers, and even product themselves, and to collect, analyze, and utilize data in real-time decision making. However, today many companies still have production equipment that still adopt old technologies. And then production process monitoring is still done manually. And then information system problems are still input manually, such as machine failure, material supply error, production quality problems, and ads. And then overall equipment effectiveness, or OEE, is calculated manually. And finally, production reports are still being generated manually. The next, I will showing you the observation of monitoring unknown system. First, monitoring. Monitoring is an activity of observing a certain situation or condition with the aim of obtaining data or information that can be used as a reference in making decisions for further action needed in the event of conditions that are not in accordance with what was planned. And then Andon is a visual control device in the production area used by production operators to notify supervisor, maintenance, quality control, and other workers. Initially, Andon was developed as a part of Jidoka quality control method in the Toyota production system and has now been incorporated into the standard lean manufacturing application. And then I will continue to show you about overall equipment effectiveness, or OEE. First, availability losses. 1. Setup downtime. The second big loss is also caused by downtime when equipment is not running due to a changeover, machine and tooling adjustment, or a planned maintenance, as well as setup time and quality inspection. 2. Unplanned record downtime. The first big loss is caused by equipment which is not running despite being scheduled for production, resulting in unplanned downtime. This can be due to machine breakdowns, tooling failure, or emergency maintenance stops. And then performance rate. 1. Reduce speed. In this case, equipment runs more slowly than the ideal cycle time, the estimated minimal time required to produce a part. Reduced speed can be due to poorly maintained or slow equipment, substandard materials that damage the equipment, or inexperienced operator running the equipment. 2. Minor unrecorded stoppage, also known as small stops. Idling and minor stops account for short periods of time when the equipment stops operating. They can be caused by material jams, product flow obstruction, wrong setting or cleaning. These issues do not normally require maintenance personnel and can be resolved by the operator in a couple of minutes. And then quality rate losses. First, reject and rework. 2. Start up and yield. Both quality losses account for the production of defective parts, including scrapped parts and parts that can be reworked. Process defect occurring steady-state production and commonly caused by wrong equipment settings, operator errors, poor equipment handling, as well as expiration. Reduced yield account for the defective part produced in the warm-up stage of production. It is caused by poorly executed changeover, wrong setting, or equipment generating waste after startup. And then I will continue to showing you about problem definition. 1. How to design a system that can monitor the production process on the forging machine. And 2. How to design a system capable of storing data to a local database directly over the network. 3. How to display production data on the forging machine in real time. 4. How to measure the productivity of a forging machine. 5. How to design a system that can be implemented in delivering information in the production process. And then I will show you the project objectives. 1. Designing hardware and software in the form of monitoring device system that is able to monitor the production process on the forging machine. 2. Designing a system capable of storing data to a local database directly using SAMPP software. 3. Designing a real-time display of production data on the forging machine using interface with the C# programming language. 4. Design a system capable of measuring forging machine productivity using the overall equipment effectiveness or OEE method. 5. Designing a system that can be implemented in transferring information in the production process. And then I will show you about flowchart system design. First, we will start and then study literature system and observation. The next is design hardware and installation hardware. The next is programming Wemos Lolin 32. And then programming local database. And then programming web server and PHP. And then creating add-on counter application. And then create add-on monitor application. And then factory acceptance test. The system is working normally. If no, we will repair and retest the factory acceptance. And then if the system is working normally, we will continue to collect data and prepare reports and finish. And then I will continue to show you the hardware and electrical. From the picture, I will show you this is call button or pendant, and this is a component of the call button. This is sensor proximity. Sensor proximity will detect the material or products, will count by microcontroller. This is sign tower light. This is push button, and this is indicator lamps. And then this is relay. This is power supply, and this is buck converter. And then I will continue to show you about data flow diagrams. This is machine 1. The input counter product will input to call button and will send the data, will send to network, and will send to the database server local. And then if there is problems such as equipment error, the operator can press the red button, so the tower lamp and indicator is turning on, and the data will send to database local. And then if the maintenance is coming, the operator can press the white button to cancel alarm. And if the problems is solved by maintenance, the operator can press again the red button, and the tower lamps and indicator lamps will turn off. And then the data of duration of maintenance is sending to database local. And then this is design interface. This is under monitor, menu setting, menu counter output, menu loss time, detail output, status, menu OEE or overall equipment effectiveness. And then I will show you about the demo projects. Okay, as I said before, I use Visual Studio to make under monitor application as GUI or graphical user interface. Over here is the main display called status. There is counter output, machine status, setting menu, shift time, downtime table, or duration of each categories. And then if we click the counter output tab, we can choose the date rank with click the down arrow to open the pull down menu. You can select the date from the pull down get data from and to menu, and then click refresh data. The counter output data table appears. And then if we click the loss time tab, we can choose the date rank with click the down arrow to open the pull down menu. You can select the data from the pull down get data from and to menu, and then click the refresh data. The lost time data table appears. And then if we click the detail output tab, we can choose the date rank with click the down arrow to open the pull down menu. You can select the date from the pull down get data from and to menu, and then click refresh data. The detail output data table appears. And then if we click the OE tab, we can choose the date rank with click the down arrow to open the pull-down menu, you can select the date from the pull-down Get Data From and To menu. You can select machine number from the pull-down menu and then click Refresh Data. The OE graph appears. And then if there is problem in the production process, such as equipment failure, quality problem, error supply material, operator can push the call button to call other workers such as supervisor production, quality control, supply logistic to show the indicator lamp and alarm tower will turn on. When the problem is solved, so operator can push the call button again to turn off the tower lamp and indicator lamp will turn off and the data duration will send to local database. Finally, I will continue to conclusion. 1. Monitor under system can monitor the production process on the forging machine. 2. Monitoring under system capable of storing data to a local database directly over the network. 3. Monitoring under system can display production data on the forging machine in real time. 4. Monitoring under system can measure the productivity of forging machine using the overall equipment effectiveness or OEE method. 4. Monitoring under system can measure the productivity of forging machine using the overall equipment effectiveness or OEE method. 5. Monitoring under system can be implemented in the delivering information between machine operators and supervisor as well as with the quality, maintenance, material supply and production supervisor department when the problem occurs in the production process. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.